Imagine this one company which has decided to do it all. Build the tallest mixed-use land development, the tallest residential building in NCR, a circular-shaped 46-story project, Disney-inspired home, and Armani-designed apartments. Innovation is what drives this company.
The Innovation Leader Award goes to Supertech. Mr. R.K. Arora, CMD, joins us to receive it. Samir, I'm just wondering if you have any business at all of doing this award ceremony and being here, considering real estate is not even recognized or given the industry status, as they say.
I think, Manisha, everyone present here should actually be thanking Mr. Makhan that the sector actually doesn't have an industry status. That's precisely why it's done so well. In the last 7 years, real estate has created more billionaires than any other industry put together.
Now that, in a year of elections, is completely politically wrong thing to say. You should be talking about the Aam Aadmi.
I'll tell you the right political thing to say. Anybody who's actually invested in real estate, and that's the only asset class where everyone, anywhere across the country has made money, unlike any other investments which could have gone anywhere.
Industry status or not formally, real estate is an industry to contend with. And there is one man who has worked relentlessly to ensure that policymakers, industry associations and opinion makers all get to the bottom of the big issues and work together to find the right solutions. His untiring zest, his belief that things will change for the better are truly contagious.
Gentlemen, a big round of applause for the king of Powai, the Amitabh Bachchan of real estate, Mr. Niranjan Hirandani.
Well, I think, don't you think that the time has come when the industry, you should, in some way or the other, try and regulate yourself on your own? Because there are so many things like, as Manisha was asking, why is it that in Mumbai you have the highest super area ratio? So why can't there be something, a body of of the realtors who can define these things uniformly throughout the country? And we've got some very good examples. The first award, the first award which I gave, I said that is perhaps the best award because they've given the best agreement, the buyer-seller agreement. That is the best agreement. So why can't we have these kind of things started by the industry themselves instead of letting the government take up the reins?
Mr. Makhan, you said something which is close to my heart. I've tried only 5 times in my life to really get into affordable housing, and I've not succeeded in any really substantial way. We have done some, but not in a very, very big way in the Mumbai market, in the areas that I did work. Just to share with you what is Powai. When I started with Powai, sir, we sold the apartments at 500 rupees a square foot. And I had to market it very hard because there were not many buyers. Today at 25,000 rupees a foot, I have a queue of people waiting for the same property. And if I try to buy land to make something which is anywhere close to Powai standard, I won't be able to sell it even for 30,000. So I think that we are in a catch-22 situation of what we really want to do. But it's my personal belief, sir, that it's not achievable. But to say that infrastructure, roads, access, water, electricity, schools, colleges, hospitals, metros and other things, I wish builders could do it alone. We would. I mean, if we gave a city to us, maybe we could and have the accessibility. But having dreamt that, I don't see I don't see that it's not possible to actually partner with the government in terms of infrastructure and really create not one city but multiple cities. And I think it's possible to do so. It's possible to do so now. You have, sir, the vision to help us to achieve that. But I promise you one thing, the industry won't let you down. I know how serious you are about the subject, and I really wish, and personally, I would like to do as much as I can for it.
So understand that Mr. Hiranandani has made a commitment on behalf of all the developers. Next 10 years, the housing shortage should go away. Mr. Hiranandani, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated.
Best township under 200 acres. The nominees are
Best Township, less than 200 acres. Blue Ridge. Nahar's Amrit Shakti. Neotown. Oberoi Garden City. Silver Springs.
And the winner is Silver Springs, Indore. This is a joint development agreement between Fire Capital and Silver Realties. May I request Mr. Mukesh Javeri, Abhishek Javeri and Om Chaudhary to come on the stage and receive the award.
I'd like to congratulate NDTV for having started these awards. I think pretty much has the scope to kind of become the Oscars of awards in the real estate space.
For Best Township, above 200 acres, the nominees are
Best Township, greater than 200 acres. Amanora Park Town. ATS Golf Meadows. Hiranandani Estate, Thane. Mag Swarn Bhumi.
And the award goes to Amanora Parktown City Corporation. Anirudh Deshpande, Managing Director. Please do join us.
More happy to have it from NDTV because the survey and the jury has been quite worked in detail. The questions that were asked were quite detailed. So we are extremely happy to receive this award.
Our next special category of awards is a special jury award for the environment-friendly residential project for none other than Z Earth, Bangalore.
May I invite the jury members, Dr. Nilima Rizpud, Anshuman Magazine, and Upabi, Rohit Salotra, Sachin Sandhi, to join us on stage to give away this very special jury award to Dr. Chandrasekhar Hariharan, Executive Chairman, Biodiversity Conservation India.
It's not about zero energy homes anymore. This is more about how to make your home, if it's a non-Z home, into a home that can get towards zero energy.
Our next special category of award is for a company whose scale of development and delivery leaves the nearest competitor breathless. The company which puts India on the global map with its development capability. Its velocity of sales is astounding, and buyers and investors queue up in the company's key market, and project gets sold out within a few days. The nominees are
Top residential space developer. DLF. Lodha Group. Omax. Prestige Group. Unitech.
All right. Can we have the gentleman from Sera to come and present this award? Mr. S. Kothari, CEO. And the winner is DLF. Rajiv Talwar, may we have you on stage, sir? Now to recognize and acknowledge the developers who've made an impact on IT and commercial space. It's something that we also keep a very close tab on.
Best IT Park. Blue Ridge SEZ. DLF Epitome Building 5. Infospace. Manyata Embassy. Times Square.
The award goes to Manyata Embassy Business Park, Embassy Grove. Could we have Jitu Virvani, Managing Director, to receive the award?
Right now, there are a lot of developers doing good work, and it's glad that evenings like this, which gives them their recognition, and I think it'll be better for the industry going ahead.
The nominees for the Best Commercial Project, which is the next category, are
Best Commercial Project, EcoSpace Business Park, First International Financial Center, Godrej Waterside, JSW Global Corporate Headquarters, The Capital.
And the award goes to First International Financial Center, BKC, Mumbai, developed by Ernest Towers Private Limited.
Now for the most environment-friendly commercial IT project. For this category of award, I'd like to acknowledge the work put in by our knowledge partners, which is Environment Design Solutions, EDS. I'd also like to call upon stage Mr. Pranish Chibbar, VP Sales and Marketing, HETEC India, to present the award along with the Honorable Minister. The winner in this category is 3Cs Boulevard by 3Cs, a platinum-rated project.
It takes conviction of quality, delivery, and growth to continue to play big in this segment. Ladies and gentlemen, India's top commercial developer.
Top Commercial Space Developer, Brigade Group, DLF, Godrej Properties, K. Raheja Corporation, Prestige Group, Vatika Group.
And the title goes to the Prestige Group.
We feel very encouraged with this, and I am sure that we will do a lot more to the development of this industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor to call upon the stage Mr. PNC Menon, founder and chairman of Soba Developers.
We are one of the big makers of sanitary ware, and we supply to all the big property developers and all the big projects. So we thought it would be a good platform to showcase our projects and meet all the top developers. So that was our main reason. It was quite a good program, and I think both of us got a good mileage out of it. Prizes, and they chose all the top builders, the way they gave prizes, the jury, I think everything was good.
Seriously, Sameer, do you have a Bangalore connection? Because that city seems to have swept the awards today.
With a surname like Jasuja, do you really think so? Best mall category. Malls in India have actually come of age. They've made the full-page glitzy ads for shopping festivals in Dubai and Singapore almost redundant in the country now. The viewer's choice for the Best Mall Award goes to Select City Mall by Select Infra. May I request Mr. Inder Sharma, Chairman, and Yogaraj Arora, Director, to join us and receive the award.
Now, the most precious award of the evening, and can we request Mr. Vikram Somani, CMD Sera, to join us on stage for presenting it. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a legacy that people will proudly follow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the true calling of a leader. And today we are proud to announce NDTV Lifetime Achievement Award for a man who's not only achieved business success, but he's done it with his heart in the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor to call upon the stage Mr. PNC Menon, founder and chairman of Sobha Developers. Tell me one thing, you've given away 50% of your personal wealth to CSR and you say it's not charity. Why?
First of all, I come from a very middle-class background. After a certain point, I live very well, and after a certain point, money cannot make any difference in my life. So I have decided that 50% of my wealth should be used for the betterment of the society, and we do it very properly.
Mr. Markan, you can actually, after this, ask some other people here to start pledging their wealth as well. I have a question for sir.
Well, no question. I just would like to congratulate him. He has set up an example which I think many others will follow. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you, Manisha. Thank you very much.
At this stage, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to thank my co-host Sameer and enjoy the spotlight all to myself.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
And now for the moment that we've all been waiting for, to hear what Mr. Markan has to say to the industry for the industry.
Mr. Rao, Manisha, Vikram, ladies and gentlemen. To begin with, I would like to thank NDTV for having organized this kind of an award function. And secondly, and more important, perhaps, many congratulations to all the winners here today. India is on the verge of massive urbanization. In the last 10 years alone, looking at the census figures, the total number of towns have increased from 5,161 to 7,935. Never in the past this has happened. The increase of towns by around 2,800, it took 50 years after independence in India to have so many towns in the country, and in just last 1 decade we were able to achieve this feat. But again, if you look at the number of shortage of housing in our country, the 18.78 million houses which we require to be built, it can't be done by the government alone. Out of 18.78 million, the government has set aside in the 12th plan funds under Rajiv Awas Yojana to construct just 1 million of such houses. Rest of 17.78 million houses have to come from the private sectors or has to be a private-public partnership. And this is where the challenge lies. And this is where I think both the government and the private sector will have to come forward and meet this shortage of housing in our country. And as far as the government is concerned, I think the foremost and most important thing is we should grant industry or infrastructure status to the realty sector. What is surprising to us is that when we allow the other infrastructure industries to restructure their loans for delay delays, the reasons of which are beyond the industry's concerns, they do not allow the realty sector to restructure the loans because the realty sector is not covered under the infrastructure sector. We have taken it up with the RBI. The finance minister also has taken it up with the RBI, and we are sure that this we may be able to achieve soon. The other thing is the DCCO, the date for commercial commencement of operations. If you delay it by 6 months, you become an NPA. Whereas for other infrastructure status projects, this doesn't happen. I think if any sector, if any industry, or if any sector deserves this thing, it is the realty sector. And this is again which we are continuously taking up with the finance ministry and the RBI. But the most important thing, as I have always been saying so, is that in mega cities at least, we should stop talking about single-digit FSI. We should start talking about double-digit, beyond 10 FSIs in mega cities. Then only we'll be able to meet the shortage of EWS and LIG housing. When we talk about the economically weaker section, when we talk about the lower income group, the housing for them becomes viable only if the land is free. Only if the FSI is free. Once the private sector and the government, both of us, we move ahead together, hand in hand, 18.78 million, we would be able to fill this gap. We'll be able to provide every household a house in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Makan. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Vikram Somani, can we have you back on stage, sir, to present a small memento to the Honorable Minister? All right, a quick vote of thanks from Smita Chakrabarti, Head of Revenue and CEO of NDTV Lifestyle.
Well, thank you all for being here. I get the honor of thanking everyone who made this evening possible. The vote of thanks up to our presenting sponsor, Sarah, and our associate sponsors, Berger Paints India, Window Magic, DHFL 99acres.com, Hetic India Private Limited, Construction Solutions Partner, JCB India Limited, Outdoor Partner, Bright Outdoor Media, Knowledge Partners, Prop Equity, Green Knowledge Partners, EDS, and our official tabulators for the jury awards, ENY. Thank you all for making this evening possible, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Smita. And before we let Mr. Makan go, all the winners who want a photograph with him up on the stage.